We are Marta and Garrity, a Canadian couple who 1 year ago bought 2.5 acres of vacant land in northern Ontario in hopes to turn it into our dream cabin. As our own general contractors, we've been pushing to get the cabin move-in ready as we leave our city life behind. From excavation to foundation and framing, we managed to get dried in just in the nick of time before a long, hard winter. Hit subscribe to follow our journey and welcome to our channel. Hi everyone, it's a lovely sunny day, very deceiving. Oh, my voice. It's like minus 20 something Celsius. It was minus 33 yesterday, so it's been pretty cold. Our tank is at like 20% of propane, so I'm sure they're gonna be coming to refill it soon. But a ton of progress has been made on the house in terms of drywall and even some taping and mudding, so I do wanna show you that quickly. There's an echo in here, such a different sound, but you can see the taping and mudding has begun. This room seems a little bit more spacious. As I mentioned, we did have to box in the HVAC above me, but it still looks great. And this is just a guest bedroom basically, but you can see this room is pretty much, I think, the first layer of taping and mudding. So that's great. So you can see that's basically the line that's going to run to the septic. Okay, so I wanted to explain a little bit because things look a little bit messy. That's because it's winter. We didn't have enough time to trench and obviously put the piping below frost lines. So our gracious plumber has hooked up our pump in the well. That's the well. And basically ran tubing with a heated wire, then connects to our mechanical room, as I was saying earlier, and basically comes out right here with all the wiring, and then basically runs through either the pressure tank or the hot water heater and our UV system to purify the water. But because we don't have electrical hooked up in this area except for one plug, it's not enough to power the actual pump and get the water to the house. Then obviously, if you remember, rough-in of our foundation, all the plumbing runs obviously through the concrete, through the house, and then comes out somewhere near our kitchen, which is going to be here. And then that pipe, or that ugly orange tarp I was showing you, is basically where all the waste water is going to run to the septic, which is under the snow. It's covered up so that hopefully it has a chance to defrost and doesn't get stuck in the foundation because it's been so cold, and obviously having a non-heated slab doesn't help when the temperatures here are minus 33 Celsius. He also hooked in our laundry room sink so that we can wash our hands, hopefully when we get the water running, and then also just put in our toilet temporarily. So when the water's on, we have a toilet to use. Oh yeah, I also bought this little fan for now for our wood stove. I really hate how the glass is already looking really weird. I'm gonna have to buy some kind of cleaner. But anyways, the whole house is a dusty mess. Drywall is probably the hardest to keep the inside clean. So I bought this fan, as I mentioned. about this crack that happened overnight. This window had been fine and stemming from here, so we're gonna have to replace this window. It's really unfortunate. We're getting a really bad snowstorm, probably the worst of the year today.
We are young, let's be stupid, just you, me, and the night. The one thing we should know is that we got plenty of time. That we got plenty of time. That we got plenty of time. Don't know a thing about what this is like. I don't want to think about what's ahead. I'm here now.
So
You should cut a little bit off these.
this is supposed to go up there, but they've done all the measurements down here. So, moment of truth. So as you saw, there was a huge snowstorm today, and it wasn't just this area, it was even the Toronto area. So we decided, because it stopped snowing pretty late today at like 6 p.m., that it'd be better to stay another night and then leave tomorrow early morning. I do have work tomorrow, so I'll just be a little bit late, but the roads will be cleared at least, and it's just safer. A lot of progress was made on drywall. That whole wall, half the mechanical room, half we're leaving open just because there's so much HVAC and it would be very difficult. And then the bathroom is pretty much drywalled as well. And tomorrow they're going to tackle the kitchen wall and then the tall wall. The electricians did have to leave because of an emergency, which is unfortunate because that means the electrical box isn't hooked up, which means the plumber can't return and get the well pump working to get us water. So obviously it is what it is, but we'll, keep pushing forward with what we have, and hopefully someone can come finish all the electrical work so that we can get our plumber back in and get some water. We just wanted to say thank you for supporting and watching our videos. We really appreciate it. And tune into the next one. Hopefully a lot more mudding and taping.
Yep. And also the next few episodes, we're going to get more involved in the build, as right now we're commuting a lot. And once we finish the drywall, you're going to see us more in action.
Yeah. Oh, and then for vapor barrier and the insulation, we've checked. It's been a week. Most of the spots that had ice or condensation are solved. There's still a few spots where it seems like we missed. So we have to fix the insulation on that to avoid any condensation before they do put up the ceiling tongue and groove pine roof. I was like, well, that did make sense, because obviously we don't want water building up. Anyway, thank you for watching. We're just gonna sit here by our toasty fire, stay warm, and hope to leave early in the morning with some plowed roads.
I met an old man. I said, tell me your story. He took out a notepad and wrote something for me.